Where the hell have you been?
Well, I thought I was old enough to be out without a pass. Sorry you couldn't reach me. Something wrong?
Yes, you could say that. Why didn't you tell me that Carly had a baby?
I beg your pardon. Lawrence, I thought I heard you come in. What did Carly have to say about the baby?
You may as well know that while she was in Paris, Lisanne stumbled on information that Carly had a baby.
Really? What gossip monger were you consorting with?
It wasn't gossip, Vivian. There was a baby, all right.
Really?
Yes, Carly told me that much. And of course, we've got your letter. And what I'd like to know is why the hell you never mentioned that to me. All those years we were so close. And you never said one damned word. Why not? Well, I'm waiting, and this better be good, Vivian.
Before I submit to this insulting interrogation, why don't you tell me what Carly told you?
She told me she rebounded with someone, that he got her pregnant. Do you know who that was?
Unfortunately, no.
But you know that she was pregnant shortly after our breakup.
Yes, I knew about the baby.
And you never told me?
Well, it wasn't my place to reveal Carly's secret. Even then, I knew the situation would upset you. The boy died, I let the story die with it.
Ah, so, Vivian, it was a boy.
Yes, as I recall.
Ah, another fact that just slipped your mind?
It didn't slip my mind. And yes, I withheld information from you, Lawrence. What good would it have done? You and Carly were estranged. I gave her as much support as I could. If she had wanted you to know, she could have gotten in touch with you. It wasn't any of my business. I'm very fond of Carly. But I love you, Lawrence.
For good and sufficient reason, Vivian. Money.
Listen, you had no business getting involved in this. Nobody asked you to go to Paris and find out all this.
The letter by accident. It was totally by accident.
All right, enough of this.
By this.
I think for our sanity and your safety, we'll stop this discussion right now. Lisanne, let's go take a walk and talk about this John Black issue.
Well, I think I should be involved in that.
I think not. Not for the moment, Vivian.
Dr. Manning, please. She's where? I see. Well, would you have her call Vivian Alamein as soon as possible? Tell her it's urgent.
I know that I lied to Lawrence about his son, and I know that it was wrong, and I wish that I could deal with this right now, but I can't. Someday when I'm a little stronger, I will tell him the truth. I promise you, I will tell him the truth.
Yvonne said you wanted to see me.
I've got a few questions for you about this letter that Katerina wrote you, about her baby.
What about it?
Well, I spoke to Katerina tonight. And frankly, I'm having a hard time believing what she told me.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I want to know the whole story, Vivian. I want it from you, and I want it right now.
Don't understand, Lawrence, honestly, why you are so obsessed about this baby Carly
I am
had.
not obsessed. I just want to know the truth.
And what makes you think you didn't get it? Carly wouldn't lie to you about something like that.
I could name several reasons.
Well, you're way ahead of me.
Katerina would say and do anything to protect this relationship with Beau Brady.
Well, there you are. You see, it's jealousy of Beau.
I am not jealous of him.
Then why would you dredge up something from so many years ago that has nothing to do with you?
Katerina was in love with me.
She had someone else's baby.
The more I think about this, Vivian, the less it makes sense.
How do you come to that conclusion?
I read this letter. It says that Katerina had the baby 7 months after the day we broke up.
Baby was premature, Lawrence.
How do you know that? Who told you that? Katerina? I mean, she was just a baby herself, and it's hard to believe that she would leave me one day and then just jump into bed with someone else the next.
Well, as far as I know, that's exactly what happened.
No, I don't believe that.
Why not?
Because she was as devastated by this breakup as I was, and I could not just...
What, jump into bed with somebody else? Well, I applaud your sensitivity. It's very sweet and it's very romantic. But you see, you can't put your standards on someone else. Unless, of course, you want to be disappointed.
You are determined to convince me that what we had together means nothing to her, aren't you?
That is not what I said. I simply said that it's more important to you. It meant more to you. That's why I kept trying to tell you you're not meant for each other, but you wouldn't listen. You put her up on a pedestal, and you got hurt. And you're going to get hurt again unless you put it where it belongs, behind you.
Who is he?
Who?
The man, the father of the baby.
I don't know, Lawrence. And what does it matter after all these years?
It matters to us, Vivian. To you and me, it matters.
I don't know why you're saying that.
You didn't tell me about the baby. You didn't tell me when Corley was pregnant and living with you. Now, what else haven't you told me?
Lawrence, is everything all right?
This is all you're doing.
I found the letter. I didn't write it.
You had no business going into my private home.
Well, I was invited in by your butler, a very charming man, by the way. Sorry about his sudden passing. Of course, you seem to have gotten over it.
I want to know the truth, Vivian.
You have it. Now we have other things to discuss.
Such as?
Such as the ecosystem situation.
What situation?
Broderick and the others have been asking questions. They want to know whether John is capable of doing the job with his wife ill.
My God, what are you suggesting? We move in for the kill?
No, I'm not suggesting that, but they're asking questions and we have to give them answers.
I'll take care of this my own way. Thank you very much.
I'll come help you, Lawrence.
Victor.
What do you want, Vivian?
I didn't really have a chance earlier to say how sorry I am about Isabella. So I'm just calling to see how you are.
I think you will be very, very pleased with these projected profits.
Send them to me in the morning.
Your fight with Vivian upset you? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Lawrence, something's bothering you. Do you want to talk about it?
You said you found this at Vivian's house in Paris, didn't you?
Well, yes, I was working on the paperwork, as we discussed.
Where exactly did you find it?
Where?
Where?
In a cabinet. I couldn't find anybody to help me, so I started looking in the most logical place.
Did you notice if there were other letters in the cabinet?
Other letters? No, I don't think there were.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm not positive. Why? Lawrence, don't you think that one letter is enough? You know, you can't do this to yourself. You can't change Carly. She is what she is, and no matter how awful it is, she did do what she did. Lawrence, you can't change her. You have to just try and forget her. Just forget her, Lawrence.